She's someone that when you get on the court, you know you can trust her to execute. She's so talented, and you know there's a reason she's getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. It's because she's an amazing player all around.
Everybody loved her because of her work ethic and her mental toughness. I'll never forget a game she went 11 for 12 shooting. And also, when I got on her, she knew better, and she'll never forget the day I got screamed at her at Redlands. So that's Kimi for you. Hard on herself, but at her very best.
But Kimi, not only is she a great defensive player, but she is probably one of the best mid-range offensive player I've ever seen in my lifetime. Just, being in the same generation. Her pull-up jump shot around 20 feet, her ability to shoot the three, her ability to get creative and get to the lane, makes her a very unique, I would say, Asian basketball player.
What I know about Kimi is she's so dedicated. I remember watching her practice and shoot, and she was just such a smart basketball player.
Her mind was so strong, and that's a tough thing to teach. And if you told her something, she put it to heart, and she made herself better every time she stepped on the floor because she had a work ethic that I wish every single player that I coach has or had.
I felt like she was just kind of a natural leader that her teammates looked up to at every moment of need. Meaning if there was a stop that needed to be done, if there was a basket that needed to be made, that Kimi was going to get it done. And so I felt like she embraced that responsibility.
I've put a lot of thought into the one word that I would describe Kimi as, and I thought about should it be something that's dedicated to Kobe? But at the end of the day, the first word that came to my mind is talented in everything that she does. Basketball, golf, academics.
Kimi, I'm so honored to be here celebrating you. Congratulations, I love you very much.
Congratulations, Kimi. Well deserved. You had to have been so happy. Well, we both cried when I called you. But from someone that didn't want to play to now be in our Hall of Fame, congratulations again.
Congratulations, Kimi. Welcome to the club. It's been such a joy watching 10-year-old little Kimi, little quiet, timid Kimi in the basketball gym blossom into this well-respected leader, both in her profession as well as in her community. I am so proud of you.
Congratulations, Kimi. There's no one I know that deserves this honor more than you. If you asked me back when we were playing if you would ever be inducted to the Hall of Fame, there's no doubt that I would say yes. One day you will, because like I said, you deserve it. I hope you have an amazing time celebrating and cherish this moment, and we can't wait to celebrate you.
Kimi, I have a greater appreciation for why you are so good in your profession as a physical therapist, because what I heard in these videos was leadership, was work ethic, was mindset to achieve. And girl, you displayed that here, coupled with, hey, and by the way, that Jostens Trophy finalist is no joke. That's incredible. So Kimi, this is so well deserved. I need Basketball Nation, Panther Lady Nation, I need Chapman community. Join me in welcoming the newest member into the Chapman University Athletic Hall of Fame, Kimi Takaoka-Martineau.
Alright, I have to try not to forget this up here. Wow, thank you so much to everyone here. First of all, thank you so much to Jack. Thank you to the Hall of Fame committee. Just everyone who came out to support us, everyone who ever watched women's basketball play. You know, it's not the biggest sport out there, but it's finally getting some recognition, and I'm just so thankful for all the fans who supported us throughout my 4 years here and continue to support Coach Drew and her team. I also want to congratulate the other inductees tonight. I was really excited to see Julie and Val on the list, especially since we were all in school at the same time. And Val even came to a couple of our practices, and I think she got some blocks there too, so you can add those to her stat sheet. But with basketball, I think every award is really a testament to the team and to the coaches and just all of the supporters behind the scenes too. And for me, my parents, they're the real MVPs. They only missed like 2 or 3 games out of my whole Chapman career, and it was because I was freshman and they didn't think I would play. And to be fair, I didn't think I would play either. So after that, they never missed a game, and my mom would rush from work, and she would give me a fist bump before every game as part of our pregame routine. My dad, growing up, he put basketball hoops everywhere in the house, like literally every room, outside, inside, didn't matter. I drove my sister crazy because we'd be watching Laker games and I'd be jumping around in the family room just trying to be like Kobe. So thanks, Stacy, for putting up with me. But yeah, my dad, he made me shoot like with my eyes closed. He taught me how to juggle tennis balls to help with my ball handling. Most of all, I think he helped me with my mental game. I grew up playing golf too, and he was my main partner, and he would make up like all kinds of random mental challenges for me. And if you know my dad, you could totally see him doing that. But yeah, whether we were on the driving range or putting or playing basketball, he would always come up with some weird game. So thanks, Dad. My mom, if you know her, she is like the true definition of Mamba mentality, and to the point where even Kobe, I think, would agree. She is the strongest, hardest working, most selfless person I know, and pretty much my whole life goal is to just make her proud and live up to just some of what she does. So she's, you know, the reason that I have all the drive that I do, because I look at what she's built and it's just incredible. I give her a hard time for yelling at me so much because she was the one who was really hard on me, but she prepped me for Coach Jew and all those days at Redlands. So it paid off. But in all seriousness, my mom, she was and still is my #1 fan, and I'm just so thankful for the family that I had supporting me. To my coaches, Renee, Jose, thank you for finding me randomly at like a little Asian League basketball tournament. I had no intention of playing college basketball, but thank you so much for finding me and for Coach Yu for seeing something in me and for believing in me. Coach Yu and Mito were by far the best coaches I've ever played for, and definitely the best duo that I've ever played for. They made me a better player in every aspect of the game and made me so much better than I ever thought I would be. And they took me under their wing, and like Linda said, they turned me from a quiet and scared freshman into a confident and slightly less quiet senior. So thank you. I still look up to you in so much of what I do. I want to give a shout out to Lorena too. Lorena was our athletic trainer for 4 years, and she is the reason why I played in nearly every game. I only missed one because of just a really stubborn ankle injury, but she did like everything she could to keep me on the court, and she practically like duct taped my ankles, she taped my knee, she straight my chin in like one of our biggest games. So thank you to all the athletic trainers in the room who just keep athletes safe and healthy every day. We're so grateful for you. Lastly, my teammates. I couldn't have done any of this without you. And Linda, I was really hoping Linda would be here today because she is also in the Hall of Fame for basketball and volleyball. But she was just a huge mentor to me, even though we never actually played together. She would come to our practices, and I would hate when she would come because I would have to chase her around everywhere, and she was like the fastest person alive. So between her and her sister Christina and Jenna here now, they just taught me how to play Chapman basketball and how to play defense and how to, yeah, just play into coach's system. So thank you all. Dre, you're one of the most versatile players I've ever played with. You had like the highest IQ. You're one of the best leaders. I feel like you were like my partner in crime, and you made it possible for me to play the way that I did. So thank you just for doing all the little things, whether they were on the stat sheet or not, because it really did make everyone better on the floor. The rest of my teammates, all of our practice players, our managers, thank you for just all the fun that we had, for always believing in our team, and for always having my back. Those 4 years at Chapman were some of my favorite, and I'm so glad we get to relive and remember some of them right now. And actually, lastly, Ryan, my husband, we didn't know each other in college, but we joked that that was probably good because I was so competitive, I probably would have scared him away. But he's been bragging about this event to all of our friends and our neighbors and clients at work. And he got me one of these leis all the way from Hawaii. So thank you, Ryan. I couldn't ask for a better life teammate. Yeah, thank you again to the Hall of Fame committee, to everyone here celebrating with us. Clearly you mean so much to Chapman and to everyone here. And congratulations again to the other inductees.